stranger, but in the chamber lies one bullet, and it's called the NHL on Fox. Ride, Captain, ride. The Rangers take a ride down Philly way. Again, the Richter scale is rocking. And with Wayne and Mess, one could guess this odd couple could return the cup to Broadway. But Lindros and his Flyboys answered a no one. But will coffee be good to the last drop and serve Flyer fans one fresh cup? Out on the coast, put those snowshoes on, because it's an avalanche, dude. Colorado's snowmen continue to surge, led by the natural Forsberg. But in San Jose, the Eagle has landed. Today, Coyotes roam the hills of the Igloo. And scientists still search for the true meaning of Kachuk and Habibulin. We may never know. Meanwhile, Lemieux's legend continues to live large, and Jaromir the Hair Boy is a shining star. Washington capitalizes in FLA, where the name is Bondra, Peter Bondra. It's always easy to tell a good melon, but in Florida, great Scott. And below the palm trees stands a man named the Bees. Oh, geez. Detroit wheels into the Blue Bayou, where Irish eyes are smiling on me Shanahan. But the not-so-blue Brett Hull's feeling hot, because his friend Keenan is diddly squat. Don't be like all the rest and be forced to confess you know what is best. The NHL on Fox.
Welcome to Hollywood and the NHL on Fox. And folks, expect a black and blue afternoon filled with divisional rivalries, including a big one between the Atlantic Division leading Philadelphia Flyers, who host a meeting with the great one and his New York Ranger teammates. And good afternoon, everyone. I'm James Brown. Thank you very much for joining us here on the NHL on Fox. Pleased to be with my partner, Dave Maloney, again. Rangers, Flyers, contrast in styles.
Absolute contrast in style. The New York Rangers are a quicker, more finesse-orientated team that are built around Messier and Gretzky, but are sorely going to miss Alexei Kovalov, who is out with an ACL injury. They're going to miss him. They're not deep enough talent-wise. In the meantime, when you talk about depth and strength, we're talking about the Philadelphia Flyers, who are built as a team from one line down to the fourth line deeper. They are not going to be as inclined to miss people in and out of the lineup. For the attrition that the Stanley Cup playoffs become, I believe the Philadelphia Flyers are better equipped to win the Stanley Cup.
All right, David, let's get things started today in Philadelphia, where the Flyers will try to build on their division lead over the Rangers. Mike Emrick is there for the call. Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon, JB. Since December 29th, the Flyers have led the East, and you can see the Rangers can be back to within 6 if they win. You know, as a hockey fan, you often pay the price of admission the summer before. When the tickets arrive, like for these today, much of the anticipation is in the event and how far away it is. And occasionally you get a bonus. Wayne Gretzky came to the Rangers in July after the season ticket letter went out. This is a Rangers investment for a championship in June. And Paul Coffey came to the Flyers in December after many of today's tickets had already been sold. Well, today the marquee man on the outside of Coors State Center has run out of letters. But these fans don't think there aren't too many big names here. They have gathered in the largest number in the history of hockey in Philadelphia. On now to St. Louis and Sam Rosen.
Traded from Chicago.
Recently traded, as a week ago yesterday, that Ed Belfour ended up as a San Jose Shark. What the San Jose management hopes is this guy is going to steal them a game when they need their goaltender to get them a win. Eddie Belfour probably led a generation of goaltenders who are going to protect the bottom part of his net in the butterfly style. San Jose, as far back as 2 years ago, had expressed an interest in Mr. Ed Belfour. The key here for the San Jose Sharks, they need some stability on the ice. He's played 3 games as a Shark. He finally got his first win in 3 starts on Thursday night against the Vancouver Canucks. Eddie Belfour is going to be counted on as a San Jose Shark.
I would say so. The Sharks have given up 3 players and a conditional draft pick for him. What are the Sharks hoping they got in return?
Well, as I mentioned, what they hope they're getting is character. But more importantly, I think what this deal does is that it expresses a statement about where a franchise is headed. San Jose is showing a willingness to pay to compete. Chicago had problems with Belfour, Nichols, Murphy, contract-wise. They're gone. San Jose has the same economics as both Boston and Chicago. They are showing a willingness to pay. Boston and Chicago are heading this way. San Jose are hoping to head this way.
All right, we'll see which direction it is, in fact, for us as well. When we come back, it's time to send you out to the rink. And we'll see you back here at intermission as the NHL on Fox gets underway in just a moment. Right now, let's send you out to the Coors State Center in Philadelphia.
A Assembling a title means finding big pieces and seeing if they fit together. If they do, the rest might follow. In hockey, the big pieces are essential and are often the men who wear double numbers. Big teams, big double-numbered pieces in Philadelphia at Core State Center this afternoon. The biggest double number in the last 20 years, 99. Wayne Gretzky onto the ice of Core State Center near the Delaware River in South Philadelphia, where this afternoon it's the Rangers and the Philadelphia Flyers. Good afternoon, everyone. Along with John Davidson, I'm Mike Emrick. In this city with a glorious hockey tradition, we have a first today. This is the biggest crowd to ever see this sport in the city of Philadelphia.
And Mike, nothing but marquee players. When you think up front for the Rangers, you've got Messier and Gretzky. On the other side with Philadelphia, you've got people like Leclerc and Lindros on the blue line. You've got Leach and Coffey in goal. Richter and Hextall. There's 4 or 5 players that are potential Hall of Famers, some great stars.
And when they get in the Hall of Fame, you'll have to look up to them because they're big. There's 16 guys on this roster, 6'2" or bigger, and 19 guys, including the goalies, who are over 200 pounds.
That's the thing I think divides these two teams. The Philadelphia Flyers are quicker and they're bigger. For example, if Lindros plays against Wayne Gretzky, there's a 40-pound difference there, along with 6 or 7 inches in height. Will the Rangers be able to handle the Flyers' speed and the Flyers' size, I think is the big question today.
In the Rangers' third jersey, Mike Richter from nearby Flourtown, Pennsylvania, 12-7-3 against the team he grew up rooting for. Quiet and very unassuming and successful. Sort of nervous, but it doesn't show in his play. Ron Hextall against the Rangers' lifetime, 16-17-5, fiery and competitive. He leads the league in penalty minutes, 7th in average. Steve Walkham, the referee, Kevin Collins, and Brian Murphy are the linesmen. Chris Terrien and Eric Desjardins will start on defense for the Flyers. Rod Brindamore, Trent Platt, and Scott Daniels. Ulf Samuelsson and Alexander Karpetsev in back for the Rangers. Pat Flatley, Sergei Nemchinov, and Bill Berg up front. And we are underway in